Hey guys, welcome back to Eric Reacts with more Game of Thrones. This is Season 6, Episode 8, No One. That title, though, that must mean that this is it. This is going to be the episode where Arya does some crazy stuff. Yeah, she'll never sever the connections to her old life, I feel like, but maybe she surpasses the status of no one, or she just learns to use their skills without actually becoming no one. I'm excited. It's been such a long journey since the first episode of the series with her like shooting an arrow so accurately and Bran chasing after her. I'm ready to see who she becomes and what she becomes. Yeah, I feel like we're about to wrap up this season. We've got obviously just 3 episodes left, including this one, and we have a lot of things that need to be concluded. I feel like it's time for Daenerys to be done with Essos. I feel like them coming in and abolishing slavery for good will definitely be in the last 3 episodes of this season. And Yara will arrive and they'll start sailing probably. And then Season 7 might be about taking over Westeros, and then Season 8 will be about fighting the White Walkers. The fight between the Sparrows and everyone else will also have to be resolved by this season, I feel like. It feels like that. Cersei's trial by combat will be the start, but Cersei and Jaime won't let any of their enemies escape. And then the fight between the Starks and the Boltons. That definitely feels like the large-scale type of fight that's going to be like a full episode, like Blackwater or the Battle at Castle Black. So, very hyped. I'm also curious how close the White Walkers are to the Wall. If the season ends with Ed like looking over Castle Black and seeing the entire White Walker army, I will freak. I feel like that's the kind of thing that would frustrate fans to no end. Like, I hope for your guys' sake that's not how this season ends, because I don't know how you would have dealt with that gap between Season 6 and Season 7. Anyway, guys, I'm excited to get into this episode. If you want to check out the full reaction on Patreon with the footage, check out the link in the description below. And let's get started. It was poison last time, you sure? Arya's here, right? She's hiding here? Hi, I'm back.
You're good at that. Where did you learn?
They'd come home, wherever home was that night, stinking of some whore's perfume.
Wait, so
So
you'd
we'd
stab
fight,
them?
and I'd put a hole in them, and then I'd feel terrible. So I'd patch them up. I got good at patching them up.
Holy
I'm good at
crap.
putting holes in them.
I never did learn to cook. But eat. Eat you needed.
But it's disgusting.
What's west of Westeros?
I don't know.
Nobody does. That's where all the maps stop.
Edge
What?
of the world, maybe.
I'd like to see that.
Wow. Milk of the poppy. There's a reason why people didn't want it. And Jaime didn't want it when he was... And head off. They didn't...
Can't!
You're shit at dying, you know that.
I'll walk the rest of the way myself. I can't go off on a secret mission in the company of the most famous dwarf in the city.
There is
I love you.
the most famous dwarf in the world.
Oh, he made a dwarf joke. Is that what he's saying? He's like, I don't make dwarf jokes.
If you refuse to come of your own free will.
Ooh. You want to do this,
You
guys?
decide, sir.
Not gonna happen.
Order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
Let there be violence.
I choose violence.
Oh, you done goofed. You done goofed. Oh, they're running. Was his armor just too thick, or... Did he just rip his jaw off? Whoa. Is it Bronn? Is it Bronn messing with him?
Getting a bit old to be a squire, aren't we?
They in there?
You think they're fucking? What? No. You see how your feet are about a yard apart? Lesson number 1. Assume everyone wants to hit you, because they do, Pod. Everyone wants to hit a fucking squire.
Aww.
Do it again.
Poor Pod.
Allow me to enter Riverrun under a flag of truce. Let me try to persuade the Blackfish to give up the castle.
Why would he abandon his ancestral home?
Because you'll allow him to lead the Tully forces safely north.
That sounds like it's
Have you ever met the Blackfish?
possible. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna go for it.
Should I fail to persuade the Blackfish to surrender? And if you attack the castle, honor compels me to fight for Sansa's kin.
Of course it does.
To fight you.
Oh no.
Who gave you that sword with a gold lion on the pommel?
Sir Jaime kept his word to your niece, Catelyn Stark. He sent me to find Sansa to help her as Catelyn wanted. He gave me this sword to protect her. That is what I have done, and I will continue to do until the day I die.
That was a little convincing. Read it at least.
She's exactly like her mother.
He can tell from one look at the letter.
That from this day forward, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh.
The tradition is a brutish one. A scheme devised by corrupt rulers in order to avoid true judgment from the gods.
So just remember or something more.
Oh.
Much more.
What? I missed something. I don't know.
Unsullied never drink.
Why not?
Rules.
And who made these rules? Your former masters? Those miserable old shits didn't want you to be human.
Aw.
Have a drink with me. Anyone not drinking is disrespecting our queen.
Oh wow! Come on, that's too much. Stop peer
Daenerys
pressuring them.
Stormborn, mother of dragons, breaker of chains. Long may she reign.
Long may she reign.
And they're like, nah.
Do you like it?
No.
Tastes like it has turned.
Yes,
Yes.
Fermentation.
Hey, he's not supposed to be drinking. He's supposed to
One
speak
day-
sober. For Daenerys.
After our queen has taken the Seven Kingdoms, I'd like to have my own vineyard. Make my own wine. The imp's delight. Only my close friends could drink it.
Aww. That includes you.
Tell me a joke, Miss Sandy of Nath.
A joke.
I do not know any jokes.
Grey Worm.
What was joke?
Each of them finds a fly in his cup. The Lannister, outrage, shoves the cup aside and demands another. The Martell plucks the fly out and swallows it whole. The Stark reaches into his cup, pulls out the fly and shouts, "Spit it out, you wee shit! Spit it out!"
Two translators are on a sinking ship.
Is she making this up as she
The
goes?
first says, "Do you know how to swim?" The second says, "No, but I can shout for help in 19 languages."
Oh, that's very... Oh, that was so cute.
That is the worst joke I ever heard.
Come on.
I'm a soldier all my life. You think I never hear joke?
You lied to us.
I make joke.
Oh my god. Oh, that was hilarious. Aw. Seeing her laugh makes
More
him happy.
jokes.
Trouble? Harpies?
The masters have come for their property.
Yara, you want to arrive right now and make a pact really quick and just destroy them?
You have a child now, I've heard. A son you sired on your wedding night.
Wow, one night, it's all it took.
You understand, on some level, you understand that you're an evil man.
I'll leave the judgments to the gods.
Well, that is convenient for you.
Catelyn and Cersei. There's a fierceness you don't often see. They'd do anything to protect their babies. Start a war, burn cities to ash, free their worst enemies. The things we do for love.
Oh, is he about to free him? Is that what he's saying?
I'll send for your baby boy. And I'll launch you into Riverrun with a catapult. Because you don't matter to me, Lord Edmure. Your son doesn't matter to me. The people in the castle don't matter to me. Only Cersei. And if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her, that's what I'll do.
I demand entry.
Don't let him in. Why do you think the people who murdered his king at the Red Wedding would decide to let him come home? Because it's a trap, you idiot. The knife to his throat. That is not a valid order.
You're wrong. We've just surrendered our most valuable prisoner.
Command all the forces within the castle to lay down their arms. Open the gates.
My lord.
Your lord has given a command. Find the Blackfish. Put him in irons and hand him over to the Freys.
Damn it. Blackfish should have taken the deal and went up with Sansa. Oh! He doesn't have the army.
Come with us.
I've run before. At the Red Wedding, I'm not running again. This is my family home.
Your family is in the north. Come with us. Don't die for pride when you can fight for your blood.
You'll serve Sansa far better than I ever could.
Both of you will serve better than her alone.
We found the Blackfish, my lord.
Good. Bring him to me.
He died, fighting, my lord.